Well, Jack, back in the Champions Cup for the first time in 2 years, and as players, I'd imagine you must be really excited by it all.
Yeah, I think obviously we're going to be very excited for this. You know, like everyone's saying, we worked so hard last year to get into that top 6 position, because these are the games that obviously challenge us as a club and as players. So you know, we really enjoyed it when we were what was called the Heineken Cup a couple of years ago, and obviously getting a taste of it. That's where we wanted to be playing. So yeah, for us to do it last year, we really want to attack it now. And obviously it's going to be a big start with Ospreys away.
2 years ago you were relatively rookies in the competition, but do you feel as players and as a group now you're in a much stronger and a healthier position with experience wise and having played these big games? Yeah,
a little bit. Obviously every single game you're involved in adds to your experience of playing. And, you know, some of us have been together now for a good few years, so no, it's going to be enjoyment for everybody to be involved in this now. But you know, like obviously the players that the coaches have brought in from a couple of years ago when we were in it has obviously only added to us. So you know, likes of Salvi and boys like that, all they're going to do is add to our game. So you know, we are a lot more experienced and a lot more ready for it.
A quick glance at the Ospreys squad. They'll be fully loaded now. They're buoyed by the return of all their Welsh boys. You know from international level how good some of those players are.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously it's going to be a big one. Obviously, yeah, like you said, the Welsh international players are going to be back. And again, everyone's going to step up. Every single team's going to step up for this competition. Now, I think it doesn't really matter how you're doing in your own competition. Into like us in the Premiership, before it's all about this. I know other teams definitely step up and add to their game. So only those players coming back are going to only add to it. So obviously, like the Welsh players, the few Fijian players they've got as well. So yeah, it'd be good to see Josh out there as well.
You know from past experience that the Champions Cup is like almost test level now. Are you expecting probably the biggest test of the season so far for you this weekend?
Yeah, it is. I think you know, we look at it every single week as a test for us. Obviously Leicester last week and the start of the Premiership and all, but yeah, you know, it's another big test for us now. We want to really attack this, and we've obviously done a bit of work on Ospreys and things like that, but we really want to go out there and focus on our rugby and how we play.
And when you look around the squad now, the competition for places, you just look at some of the boys that aren't even featured in a 23 yet this season. It's driving you all on to another standard again this year. Yeah,
exactly. I think obviously the players here, like I said, with Rob bringing in, have really added to us. But yeah, it does give us that bit of fear factor that if you have a couple of bad games, you know that there's someone right behind you, right on your footstep to really come in and play, because you know the whole squad are eager to play at the moment. And obviously the boys that are given that chance to play in the starting 15 are obviously very lucky at the moment. So you know, for us is to keep working hard, and it's a whole squad effort now. You know, boys are out there when we're training against us. They're putting in everything because they're holding their hand up and they want to play as well. So it's extremely tough even on a Wednesday. So they're giving us everything ready to be ready for the Saturday games, or Sunday games. As
players, when you look at that fixture list, it's brutal now. You go from Leicester to Ospreys to Bordeaux to Quins. There's no let up this season at all, is there? You're going to be tested every week, and I suppose that's great as players, but you've got to be ready for it. Yeah,
tough obviously, but you know, that's the reason we want to be in these games. We want to be in these hard games back to back, because we've worked so hard to be here. So you know, obviously to sit here now and moan a bit about it, obviously would be a bit hypocritical of me, because that's what we've done wanted so badly to be involved in. So you know, it is going to be tough, but you know, there are other challenges for us as the club and as players as well.